Change direction, forward. Just passed over. He's going for somebody else.
Oh, he's going after the artillery.
No, he stunned
He
my
just
boy.
dropped. He dropped.
No.
Crunchies?
Crunchies. Rayford, get away from him. Get away from him, Rayford.
You will die, hero. You will die, hero.
Oh, you hit it.
You guys are between me and it.
Just shoot. Our lives are worthless.
Oh, I agree. That looks like a plane. That's a plane. That's a plane. That's a plane. That's definitely. Yeah, those are planes. He made plane noises. How would I know the difference? It's so hard to see. Lawyer.
We've got the Proud People logo on the side. This is the interior of the tank.
Wait, those yellow things by the side are the ammunition for it?
Panzer 3018 in the backfield. Hold on. Rayford's going up. Rayford's going up. Rayford's running up with the belt fed. Don't worry, support's on the way. Stay there. Oh, never mind. That wasn't safe. Neither was that. Hit him with that 45. Get in there. Okay, that was good.
Hey, what's up, man?
So we're gonna play Gates of Hell, Ostfront, and I think we need to play as America to start this off. Our objective is to be as American as possible. By the way, I just want to say for the sake of the recording, the dev tried to get me to voice act the Americans, and I said no, and I meant nothing negative toward that fine gentleman, but two things. One, I was incredibly busy at the time. I did not mean to blow the guy off. But the other thing is, I just want the dev to know this. The reason I said no as well was because I enjoy playing this game, as do my friends. And I know they would all give me insane amounts of shit if I was in the game. What happened to the MPs? Shut up. That's what happened to the MPs. Okay, I got our squads. All right, Manglix, we have the tank. Do not lose it. All right, Huts, here's your platoon of cops.
I will be dealing with mostly drunk guys. Yes.
Yes, they have the helmets that say police on it, so make sure you do everything extra lawful. One of the things that I would love a 1919 30 caliber water cooled, but all the ones that are actually transferable are owned by yahoos who will not give them to you for less than all the money. That end, as cool as water-cooled machine guns are, they are a pain in the ass to maintain, because it's filled with water. It's the joys of water heater maintenance and gun maintenance. That's very hopeful to think that two people could carry a 50 cal that fast. All right, so I've got the 50 cals coming up. As soon as those get set up, we're in for some real shit, but I don't have any way of reloading them, I think, so. Oh god, what did they bring up?
Nothing. It's like a half check.
Oh, it's a car. They literally brought up a car. Dude,
they have another car.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a 221. I love German shorthand. They make words so long that they have to shorten it. So, SDKFZ, Sonderkraftfahrzeug, special purpose vehicle. Meanwhile, America is just M1 for everything. M1 helmet, M1 flamethrower, M1 tank.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
It seems that I got policed.
You got policed?
I think I got mortared. So all of the guys are dead.
All of them?
Yeah, I punched them up accidentally. Accidentally, I say.
Alright, we're setting up with the 50 cal. Oh. That's not good. They have a machine gun set up.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not bulletproof. Alright, we win. We lost a bunch of MPs. What I think we should do, at some point, just take a whole squad of MPs and just see if we can go arrest some Germans.
Just melee attack, like one German with a squad of MPs.
That would be great.
MPs and bicycles that come through you running.
MPs and bicycles? Yeah, that would be dangerous. I would laugh so hard I'd pass out.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Ding ding.
Ding ding.
Yeah. The bad guy throws a mop handle into the spokes.
He goes up a flight of stairs. Spoiled.
I'll get you again sometime, Sonny. You have to come down those stairs to eat. All right, Rayford. There's your snipe man. Rayford, I'm not going to ask where that guy got the flamethrower. I'm just going to presume that that happened organically. Oh, where's my other machine gun? Why are you in the house? It's not where you set up.
Yeah, why would you set up a machine gun in a house with good views?
No, it's not good views. It's like literally in the middle of the house. He's just like, oh man, this is nice.
I'll cover this with if any Germans come through this door.
I'm going to cover this couch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover this half-eaten dinner. They brought a car. They brought Grandpa's car. They have brought a motorcade from 1955.
I'm assuming we don't care about stealing the grandpa's cars.
Oh no, not. Oh well, never mind. You know, I was trying to figure out why the Charleston was a thing, but I realized back then you could go buy cough syrup that had marijuana, opium, heroin, and alcohol in it. So
What a
yeah.
time to be alive.
Yeah, they were like, I have a cough. Time to turn that into a magic carpet ride. That is a Panzer.
I'm running away from gun. Oh, he's still shooting at me though.
Second one.
I just decrewed it with a 50 cal because it's a baby Panzer.
Hutz, did you kill that 37mm that I was over here on?
Yes, and there is another one that is shooting at me at this moment, so I'm repositioning to shoot at it.
He's running through the woods. I'm following him. Anglex came up behind him. All right, you got it.
Uh-oh, I'm seeing a Panzer. Oh, never mind, that's Manglex.
This looks nothing like a Panzer. It does when there's adrenaline in it.
Yeah, you look very, very adorable for a tank.
Thanks, buddy. That's a pretty tight turning radius.
These things could really turn very tight, and they were very quick in acceleration. Inside it was pretty cramped, but the car reliability and things wasn't too bad.
The top of the turret is made out of canvas. Only the finest.
Yes! There wasn't much more left in Germany than that.
As I understand it, right, the MG34 was used a lot in vehicles because of the way that you changed the barrels out of
Correct.
them
Yep.
versus the MG42. Why not make the MG42 barrel change the same as MG34 barrel change?
Because
And it doesn't
Germans.
Sorry, Tex. Then it doesn't work at the same. The mechanics had to be completely changed, and the layout of the gun. It wasn't only because of the.
As a gunsmith, can I answer this, please?
Sorry, Tex. Oh.
Answer. Because Germans. If you buy an HK firearm, they'll say it's very easy to disassemble. All you have to do is knock these pins out. The problem is that the factory will say all of these pins are easy to remove. None of them are the same size, and they're hard to visually distinguish from each other. So you'll say like, but where do they go? And they're like, remember, you should remember, that would be proper. German guns are over-engineered, and that's great because they're really reliable. But when something goes wrong, you have to have a PhD. Well, it's not only that, it's when you design something for a standardized fitting, it's just like choose one. The other thing is the MG42 has a much higher rate of fire. Inside the tank, it's not about rate of fire, but how long you can stay in the fight. And thus, finding something that is very quick at emptying all the ammo is probably not the wisest. Because you know tank crews, they will shoot at squirrels. Rayford, are you picking off our own guys?
I would never.
It's okay. We have a program in place to have them writing letters home for the next 20 years.
Yeah. Hello, Father. I'm enjoying our deployment to Antarctica, fighting the Villistas.
My grandfather was working on. So they will send them for vacation as a bonus, quote unquote. They will send them to naval camp. This was during the times of the dictatorship. They treated you like shit. The food was terrible. So what they will do was they will get all of the kids together in the same room and they will dictate the letters. They will be like, the food is plentiful and delicious. And my grandparents knew because they were like 4 kids and they would all get 4 copies of the same fucking letter.
You got to set up like a department in the DoD where it's just like 20,000 women with typewriters just mad-libbing letters.
Hello, family. I'm really enjoying my time over here in Hawaii. These damn Germans are really good.
It will be just randomly generated. So
Yeah.
you will get like, we're in Okinawa fighting Norwegians.
I can only imagine what summer camp in a dictatorship would be like.
Letters all start with "Hello, Mother," even if like the mom's not around. Dear Sir or Madam, to whom it may concern.
No, it says dear.
Camp is fun.
It says dear sir or madam, and they circle one.
Yeah.
Dear sir or madam, circle, and then it's a bunch of check boxes.
Yeah, I am having fun.
I am your son, and I am having fun.
Dear legal guardian.
Everything is good here. I get plenty of sleep, food, and I get to do a lot of hobbies like making cars.
Like making cars. I enjoy arts and crafts like welding seams on military vehicles.
They send all care packages to the state-sponsored censorship bureau.
The kind guards say they will hold all of the snacks you bring until we are done with camp. If I complain about this practice in the future, know that I probably was replaced by some form of sleeper agent.
Dear Sir or Madam, I regret to inform you that there was an accident at the munitions factory.
Your 8-year-old was wounded.
Jesus.
Your son is now the proud holder of a Purple Heart.
He is a hero of labor, 8th class. All right, so
Your son has no veteran benefits.
your son, Timmy, age 4, is now eligible for veteran benefits, wheelchair. So
Because your 8-year-old son was not paying to his life insurance for 10 years, we're unfortunate.
there we go. The most unrealistic part of this game is presuming this truck can tow this howitzer with this much ammo in it up this hill. I'm like, get up there. Come on, you can do it. You gotta want it. Oh my god, this is taking forever. You guys are not very motivated. Pushing a 105mm howitzer up the hill.
We don't have a truck that can help them tow.
We don't have any trucks. It's an ammo truck idling off to the side.
Yeah. This thing's not rated for a 105 howitzer. Everything else, it'd be fine, but 105 howitzer is
Yeah,
just...
it's an 8x8, and he's like, I don't think this would pull that.
Hey, if they didn't want to haul heavy stuff around, they should have joined the infantry.
You wanna have it easy, you join the infantry. Oh, it's a whittle guy.
Yeah, it's just some armored cars.
Short. 105 crew must be tired for some reason. They keep missing.
Ooh, an AP mine engineer. I just...
Oh,
Oh,
got him.
direct hit. Nice. Careful with pushing up too far with that thing, because it's not machine gun proof.
Well, I think it's handling that infantry just fine. Wow.
Eat legendary!
Let's- Got that guy. Look, I'm gonna give you each a chaffee, all right?
Oh, they have white phosphorus. Time to go commit some war crime. Oh wow, look how uncomfortably this guy is positioned on the 50 count.
Is it bad? Let me
It's
look.
pretty bad.
Those knee injuries are not service related.
Oh no. That is extremely uncomfortable. That's a job that needs knee pads. Get in there, boys. No cowards.
Get in there? Okay.
White phosphorus, all of them. Oh, they look like they need smoke. Okay, Greyfeather, that's a bit close, but okay.
You said get in there.
Well, that's fair, and you did crunch that guy. Is your tank broken?
Yep.
Oh my god. Tell you what, Greyfeathers, if you don't fix that tank right now, I'm gonna tell people that Greek food and Turkish food is the same thing.
Oh god.
I will drive back there to run over all of your shit.
Hey, white phosphorus. We keep it for a reason. Oh, look at that guy. White phosphorus. Oh, white phosphorus. Is there a guy in that house? I left home with white phosphorus. I'm not taking any back. Yeah, all the 50 cals on the road
Oh.
have annihilated everything.
Oh,
wow.
that's yeah, and I just missed.
Oh man, it's like a
I just missed it.
1940 technical.
Tank crew, that goes to Rayford. 50 cal, Manglix, Sniper, Spaz, Tank crew with suspicious amounts of stolen weapons, Rayford. 50 cal, Manglix. I'm gonna take the Long Tom. The Long Thomas.
That's awesome that the 50 cal half track can tow it.
Yeah. That 50 cal's about to get overrun.
Yeah, it is.
Don't worry, I'm about to throw some weight on him. Time to give him the peen.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Handle.
Handle. This poor fucker. It's gonna be so good. Come on. No. It's safe. It's totally safe. There you go. Oh. Well, I killed the commander of the Panzer III, Shrapnel.
You almost killed Rayford's guy, too.
Yeah, Rayford's up there doing God knows
Tank
what.
heroes.
Tank heroes.
Oh, he's just picking up.
Sneak away, Rayford.
Panzer III
Sneak
left. No,
away.
it's the Panzer III still. He's sneaking forward.
Jesus,
Live
Rayford.
hot in there.
Rayford's playing Call of Duty. You may want to run. Yeah, do it.
No, don't worry about it, Rayford. You held him still for long enough for magic to happen. I cast Alakablam. All right, I bracketed him.
What is that?
That's a
Please
Panzer
don't run us
38T.
Oh, okay.
It appears to be somewhat stationed. Nope, it's moving now.
Yeah, no, it's moving. It's looking at me.
This is actually a fairly confident assault. All right, he's done. Good lord. This is Hamburger Hill.
That's what I was saying. This hill's got a name.
Oh god.
Oh, yep, I'm running. I'm hauling ass. Oh, that's a 20 mil. But it's looking at you. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
All right, well we win. So finish.
Notoriously hard to arrest 20 millimeters.
You're like, dieser Mann ist unter Arrest. Ach mein Gott.
My idea was to catch it from the side, but it seems that it was not the side, it was the front.
You see, the thing about those 20 mils is that it's all front.
Yeah, they can just swivel it around.
The whole thing's the front.
So after consolidating, it turns out I didn't get 3 squads killed. I only got 2 squads killed last time. Only half the platoon died taking that hill.
So, boy math is you actually saved one squad.
Yes. I saved an entire squad with the power of my terrible math.
Estimates say that 50 men were killed in action. After the head count, sir, only 40 men were killed in action. So you say you saved 10 men. That's pretty good.
Legends say his math was so bad he could save men from death.
That's not good.
Is this a power I could learn? That's from an elementary school. Do you think this river is shallow enough to ford?
You're like, is this river?
Oregon Trail memories.
You have died of cholera.
Hey man, they say that running water is really bad for you. Like it takes an inch to knock over a T-80.
Oh,
why? Why? Look, they're talking about fording the river with tanks, and I'm like, don't do it. Dev, what is the? Could you explain to everyone here what Midwestern taco toppings are?
Oh no.
This sounds painful.
I gotta leave the bathroom tomorrow, so we're using mild cheddar.
Please tell me one of them is tater tots. I know how you Midwesterners do.
Ooh, tater tots.
No tater tots.
Amazing.
No,
burrito.
it's nostalgic. You know,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
objectively terrible, but it's the way my
There's olives in it.
What do you mean there's olives in it?
black olives.
No.
Cries in Mexican.
I think I speak for the Hispanics in the room when I say fucking disgusting.
Mexico
Yes.
famed for its olives.
Yeah. That's the classic Mexican olive.
I just The other thing I just realized, Spaz, you will never see a war. All right, you know there will never be like an Australian Bond villain because it just undermines sophisticated. He's like, all right, you can't, like that doesn't work out.
Right.
I just realized there will never be a war movie where the hero is a Mainer.
Gettysburg.
It's really sad.
No. The Mainer, like the accent.
I wish that I had grown up knowing my grandpa, because I've got his war trunk, I've got his medals, I've got his war stories written by there were people that wrote stories about him, and apparently he was kind of crazy and he did some wild stuff. Imagine, if you will, a lumberjack. Imagine the build of a lumberjack. Now shorten him to like 5'4". give him the thickest Northwoods Maine accent you can think of, and then imagine he has been moved from sergeant to private to sergeant to private, of course, his entire career, because they promote him for bravery and then demote him for beating up his soldiers.
Oh my god!
He was a paratrooper in the Pacific. Forget the regiment, I could look it up, but they're the guys who airdropped onto, as well as in the Philippines. Until they realized airdropping people onto islands is a terrible idea. They've been fighting the Japanese for a while, which is bad on people's psyche. And he gets somebody running up to him saying, Sergeant, there's a problem. Come with us. And he's like, all right. Goes over to the barracks, and there's a guy in the barracks with a rope tied around his neck, standing on a box saying, I'm sick of this war. I want to go home. I'm going to kill myself. And I guess Sergeant, he looked at the situation, he sighed, he walked right up to the guy and kicked the box out from underneath him. He said, if you're going to do it, then go do it. And just immediately kicked the box out from underneath him. The guy didn't actually tie the rope, so he just fell on his face, broke his nose, and then ran over to the nearest officer yelling, Sergeant tried to kill me. And that's how Sergeant became private.
As you know, the Amtraks were very useful in Bastogne.
They got rivers in France, ain't they?
Just some guy driving through the woods with this, and they're like, aren't you lost? And they're like, well, going straight to Germany. I'm not going to go fight that tank in the woods, because I'm not a tank. Manglis pointed that out earlier. He's like, oh, cool, something that's as slow and big as a tank, but in no way capable of dealing with it.
Are you guys dealing with that tank and you're on the right side there? Are you like... Should I pull the steward up? Nope, you're getting it with the fire. That's... Steward on the left is getting recruited now.
Oh no, the track's broken. Well, that was that. All right, so now I need to get Depp in, because originally Depp and I were going to play, but Depp had to make his cursed fucking burritos with olives in them.
I'm not even Mexican and I'm offended.
No, guys, I found 18-inch flour tortillas. They're like the size of a fucking hubcap.
They're 18 inches?
What makes them cursed, Yep?
Check meme spam.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, I just realized you tagged me into this? Oh god.
Yeah, the Midwest.
We're always on the table, but never used alcohol.
We are going to have to put this in the video. Whenever Depp mentions this, like the flow chart, we're just gonna put that up, and then I'll have Huts yell at it in Spanish.
You take
Ay, Dios
beef.
mío.
You take ground beef and the blandest taco seasoning you can, and then it's got to be flour tortillas. We do refried beans instead of tomatoes and onions. Those are too spicy.
Why?
And then for a little bit of flavor, some Taco Bell mild sauce.
Oh.
If we really wanna go wild,
just throw some mayo in it and end it all.
That's a block of frozen ground beef.
It is. So actually, what we did is they sell 30-pound or 15-pound tubes of really cheap ground beef.
Do you throw it in the pan as it's frozen and then like chip it off with the spatula?
Oh no! I have done that, but no, I'm better prepared tonight.
Okay, I see. You're a man of culture.
Yeah. No, I take about 5 pounds off. So it's long enough that you kind of have to carry it over your shoulder because it's like too long for the cart. We're talking bulk buy beef.
I know the answer is probably mundane, but just for my imagination of this beef torpedo, how do you cut off the appropriate amount to then put into your skillet?
You go to your very nice knife block and you pull out the serrated bread knife.
No.
Ruin it. There's 2 bread knives in every kitchen. The bread knife and the bread knife that's been used to cut frozen meat.
It used to be a cow. It used to have like eyelashes and hopes. And
No. That
and now you're
tube was
cutting its
multiple
frozen
cows.
carcass in a torpedo with a bread knife.
Yummy.
Make tacos with olives
Just as the
on
founding fathers intended.
I'm bringing.
All I know.
That cow had a name. Like
All I know is
Susie or
my
Christmas.
Norwegian Czech ancestors are smiling at me for having such a bountiful harvest.
Sometimes I think the narcos are like security buffer against this stuff.
The narcos are a security buffer.
I'm not here to judge because my family literally made tacos the same way. But if you look geographically in the lower 48, we're about as far away from Mexico as you can imagine. So it's like the idea of tacos came to us on the wind. So I understand why we make tacos like the Midwest makes tacos.
So it like
with the colors.
They were described to you like third hand,
Like telephone.
Yeah, someone's like, "Well, you put the flat bread down first," and they're like, "Oh, geez, that's really hard to follow." And they're like, "And you put some
Yeah, a lot
things
of
in
comment.
there, like lobster."
And then you roll it up.
That's how we invented the lobster roll. In fact, Mexicans invented the lobster roll when they tried to make tacos with local ingredients.
I believe you, and I hate it.
Okay, look. Here's how this is gonna be. I'm gonna give you each some MPs. Send in the MPs first so we know where their guns are. There was a bunch of them in there. By the way, I regret to inform you, it seems that most of the defenders are Fallschirmjäger.
I just realized text. So you give attack round commands
God,
to the
tank.
artillery?
Yeah, we've got a Panzer IV coming down the road, 75mm gun.
Arrest him.
He doesn't seem impressed by shelling, Max.
He doesn't.
Fortunately for the MPs, they don't actually have any anti-tank weapons.
You gotta believe.
Nope.
Oh, piss and vinegar.
Seems I'm only able to phase through certain fences.
The last dude is climbing around in that thing.
That guy's like one of Deb's tank designs in Sprocket. The very busy tank man. That is horrible. Like, the guy was laying supine in it.
There's my first test, because they redid how Sprocket works, so now there's internals that are modeled. I don't know why my rear drivetrain's all the way out there, but it's fine. So we've got this thing. This was my first test to see. That is a half a liter V2 engine. It runs, it drives, but it's not great, right?
Started, the guy's got to run out there and pull the crank. Like,
Yeah, pull the cord like a Briggs and Stratton.
yeah.
So what you made was a Goliath with a gun.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so then I enclosed that, but what we really want is the coffin. We've got the proud Beeple logo on the side. This is the interior of the tank. So his face is in the oil pan of a quarter-liter V16 engine.
Wait, quarter liter V6? Is it a model engine?
Nope.
Look at the ammo.
Okay, this is
yeah.
fantastic.
So yeah, there's the ammo. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Oops. There we go. The T22, the 22 long rifle is the name of this gun. It is 22 millimeter by over a meter.
Why? Oh my
It's a
god.
muzzle velocity.
Wait, those yellow things by the side are the ammunition for it?
Yes, yeah.
He has to load it like
I thought it was something. I thought it
torpedo.
was something.
Yeah.
Like rods from Todd.
You know, in the barracks room, soldiers take that ammunition and like sword fight with it. And make lightsaber stabs.
He drives in this supine position, and when it's time to load, he has to shift over and twist at the waist without eating a face full of hot oil pan to then pull one of these out of their little safety tube and then feed it into the breech of the gun without bending it. So that it can then fire.
This is very Japanese in design.
And then we also designed the Babel tank.
Oh god.
It's the Jawa trawler, the sand trawler.
Yeah.
So that's the fuel tank. That's our fuel tank minder. These are all extra crew members.
What are they holding on to?
They're not. They're sitting there on the edges.
For dear life.
Here's our loader and our gunner. They've got to do all their work above their head, so their shoulders are just like really, really powerful. And they have changed something, so none of this is running right. Oh, yeah, and there's the exhaust into the open vision port. So yeah, and this is about the same weight as an M1 Abrams.
But is it me, or does this look like a modern-day siege tower?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh my
Oh, there's a cupola up there.
Like
I
you
just
just
think I
make one that
see
can
out
roll
of it.
over a trench. Like they actually.
No,
did in
that's
the
an
war.
engine maintenance cupola.
Yeah. Guy's just driving blindly. He's getting
Those-
radio calls that tell him to go left, right.
Yeah, those tools on the front there, those are full-size tools. This is approximately 3 shovels long.
What?
Americans will do anything to avoid the metric system.
Well, I think he's found the oil pan now.
Yeah, it's just sounds of muffled screaming.
Oh, all the MPs are dead.
Okay, well, I'll here, look. You can have the Lee.
Ooh, okay.
Look, we use the MPs to exhaust the enemy. Now that they're exhausted from reloading, we can do some good.
Okay, we've got like a real tank somewhere in the woods.
Yeah, I've been shooting at him.
Okay, cool.
My artillery cannot hit him, though.
Worry not, friends.
Nope, I would not go in there. Right. There's a lot of... Alright, well, he's going in there.
Oh. God damn it.
Hey, it turns out there's a lot of guys in there.
Ah! That was our heaviest tank.
That's the heaviest thing we got?
Yes.
It was the lead. You just lost the lead.
Yeah, just ran up. A guy whipped a grenade at it and blew it to pieces.
That's it. That was the heaviest piece of machinery we've got.
Okay, I'm gonna take over Spaz's tank.
What? No. No, get away from me.
No, I think I can make him right on
I
time.
love how Tex's reaction to the Panzer was, oh no, and F2, oh no. It's now single-handedly blunting our spearhead.
He's bailing.
Steel teams, go.
Go. This is ours now.
Alright, I'm on it. I've got tankmen left.
No, stay away. I'm gonna send Spaz another steel team. I'm gonna send Catch a second sniper.
It's a big steel team.
Oh, I don't get any steel teams?
I will give you the steel teams once they're done fixing the Panzer IV.
Maybe you didn't lose everything you touched, Depp. You could get the nice things.
He gave me a vehicle that broadly thinks it's a tank. He did not give me a...
The heaviest vehicle this military has ever seen. And you lost it
And that's...
minute 1.
The last team on the listings, the lowest of the low. They'll fight for booze and chili, resist and blow. Don't mind the distant screaming, that happens all the time. With victory's sweet odor, which smells just like war crimes. P-47 fire support rooms cleared with RPGs. That's just their SOP, man. They're wild and flying free. Tex calls on for the radio man, but he's running or he's dead. So the Audi falls from the heavens right onto the heads. Oh, hail Fire Team Whiskey. Oh, hail Fire Team Whiskey. shells fall all around them. They have a picnic grill with skylight chili rations. Brown sauce drips uphill. Catch wants to know where's Doc Glock, drops clocks, flashbangs lead the way. Helen Keller is immune to them, so they better earn the pay. Confuse, confound, and destroy the enemy. Now pay us with your good booze. Mahan Band gets funding cause he's sponsored by Adidas. But they always gotta fight to earn the pay. Yeah, they always gotta fight to earn the pay. The fire team kicked down the door. Captain Crunch had his M9. So he went and John McClane'd them. He was fighting for his wine. The bearded one called victory and threw a firebomb. But it bounced off of the ceiling. Now they fit inside my palm. Fire team whiskey burned to cinders. Fire team whiskey burned to cinders. Fire team whiskey burned to cinders. Fire team whiskey burned to cinders.
As long as you accept that mayonnaise is like, spicy for people out in the Midwest,
That
I took
baffles me.
I took a coworker to a Korean noodle bar, and I said, "Do you like hot sauce?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Don't ask for the hot sauce here." And he goes, "Why?" And I said, "It's really, really hot." And he's like, "I can take hot." And I was like, "You cannot take Korean hot. Korean hot is hot."
It's a different level.
Yeah. So he says,
And there's, like,
so he takes the Korean hot peanut sauce and squirts it all over his noodles.
Oh no.
And he starts eating them, and his shirt becomes transparent from sweat. So he's got sweat rolling off his nose, down his eyes. He looks like he's in a sauna. And I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he just like squeaks out like, "Fine." I said, "Your ass is gonna look like the Japanese flag."
No.
You're gonna have to wipe with an ice cream bar.
And like some of those restaurants will be like spiteful about it too. Like,
oh yeah,
a friend of mine was like at a Thai place, and she actually really likes spicy food. She has a high tolerance for it. But they're like, "Oh, how spicy?" Like from 1 to 10. She goes, "Oh, like a 7." And they're like, "Oh, a 7? Are you sure?" She's like, "Yes, like a 7." What? And they're like, "Okay." And they gave her like a 12. And she was like, "What the fuck?" Like she's sitting there eating like, "What the fuck?" And you can see them in the back room just like looking at her, just like laughing. She's like, "What the fuck?"
I saw a place that had Gurkha curry, and a guy asked for
I'm scared.
a guy asked for hot, and the guy said "okie dokie" and put on a respirator. And when he brought it out, he had the respirator on, and he was teared up. And so the guy took 2 bites and then said, "I have to go home." Not check, please. I have to go home.